Home health. If you ignore PCOS for a long time, it can lead you to many major health conditions, which you may not be able to control. Polycystic Ovarian Disease, PCOD, also known as PCOS, Polycystic Ovary Syndrome, is a condition that affects a woman's hormone levels. PCOS, PCOD is a group of symptoms or syndrome that affects a woman's ovaries, the reproductive organs that produce estrogen and progesterone. It is a very common condition affecting 5 to 10% of women between the ages of 12 to 44. Women with PCOS, PCOD produce higher amounts of male hormones, and this hormonal imbalance causes them to skip menstrual periods that make it harder for them to get pregnant. It also causes hair growth on the face and body and baldness. Up to 70% of women with PCOS hadn't been diagnosed, and it can contribute to long-term health problems like diabetes and heart disease. Also read, exposure to metals may impact pregnancy and can disrupt women's hormones. The very common symptoms of PCOD, PCOS are no ovulation or infertility, irregular or prolonged menstruation, acne, headaches, mental health issue, etc. If you are suffering from PCOD, PCOS, then do not ignore it, because if you ignore it, it will be very dangerous for your health. Karan Gupta, founder and managing director of Namyaa Skincare, shed light on signs, symptoms you must not ignore, and more. Also read, forget coronavirus, brain-eating amoeba is spreading in US, which is immensely deadly. All you need to know: signs and symptoms you must not ignore. Also read, knee replacement surgery. Delaying treatment can be detrimental to your joint. Physical complications. Acne Male hormone C. Weight gain and trouble losing weight. Up to 80% of women with PCOS are overweight or obese. Hair growth. Women with PCOD face various problems like extra hair on the face and body. Women get thicker, darker facial hair and more hair on their chest, belly, and back. Male pattern baldness, thinner hair on the scalp, fall down. Hair loss begins at the temples or the crown of the head. Darkening of the skin. Dark patches of skin can form in body creases like those on the neck and under the breasts. Health issue. Irregular menstruation-menstrual disorders are problems that affect women's normal menstrual cycle. A lack of ovulation prevents the uterine lining from shedding during every menstrual cycle. Some women with PCOS get fewer than 8 periods a year. Some women have no periods, others have very heavy bleeding. Irregular ovulation, absence of ovulation leading unpredictable interval, duration of bleeding, and sometimes infertility. Heavy bleeding. Women with PCOS get fewer than 9 periods a year, so the uterine lining builds up for a longer period of time, so the periods you do get can be heavier than normal. Polymenorrhoea It is one form of abnormal uterine bleeding. This is when the menstrual cycle is at an interval of fewer than 21 days. Normally a menstrual cycle is between 24 and 38 days long. Please support us to grow my channel by subscribing and pressing the bell icon for future interesting lifestyle videos.